Hi guys, just want to do a short video on the way I light a fire lay, the way I teach it when I'm teaching for survival school. Yeah, this is my fail-safe method. Okay, so first thing I want to do is clear the ground down to bare earth as possible. We don't want to burn anything else. Next thing I want to do is lay a raft. In any weather condition, I want to lay a raft down. Okay, this keeps the tinder off that cold, damp ground, lets oxygen in, get that fire really going, and it gives that fire a good bed of embers as it starts to go. Next thing I do is I want to lay a stick down on top of my raft. I'm going to use that as a brace. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've got everything ready. Go OCD with fire lighting. Okay, everything ready, 3 different sizes of kindling, working your way up in sizes. I'm going to be using a bit of tinder card here to light my fire. Keep this within my knife. Okay, I'm just going to use sparks to light that as well. Okay, what we want to do is release them inner fibres. Dry and fibrous is what we need. Okay, once that's lit, put your fire lighting kit away. We don't want to just chuck it down and lose it. Okay, once that starts to go, okay, just move that back a bit for you. Okay, once that starts to go and that starts to take, if it was raining I'd be over it, keeping it dry. I'm going to start with my first size of kindling. Okay, my matchstick size kindling. Lots, about a good foot in length, okay, and nice and airy. I'm just going to place that straight over the top, and that is what I've got my brace for. Okay, it keeps it from snuffing out that tinder. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for that to then punch through, and as it punches through I'm going to go on for my next size. As we're waiting for this, okay, fire brings us so many good things. It brings us warmth, it dries our clothes if we're wet, it brings morale, which is a really important thing. You get a fire going, it brings morale. It cooks your food and makes your food more palatable if you're in a survival situation. And it will just stop there. Okay, as that fire is punching through again, I'm going to go for my next size, and I'm just going to chuck that straight on top. If it starts to smoke like it is there, I'm going to lift that brace up, and as I lift that brace up, it's going to suck in loads of oxygen and it's going to flame through again. Okay, it boils our water and makes our water safe to drink if we've collected our water from outdoors. It keeps insects and predators away. Okay, does a whole number of things, and also it's nature's TV, caveman TV. Okay, so a bit smoky as it punches through there. As it punches through, and if it smokes again, I'm just going to lift it up a little bit. As you see there, it sucks the oxygen right in. Obviously we need our fire triangle: heat, oxygen and fuel. Any one of them things is disappear from this, your fire's not going to work. Okay, nicely punching through there again, so I'm going to elevate through my next size. I'm just going to chuck that straight on top. Okay, lost me in the smoke there. Okay, but as that's punching through, if it starts to smoke, I'm just going to lift it again, and then the fire is going to roar through there, letting that oxygen into that fire. Okay, now I'm quite happy that this fire is now self-sustainable, that I can go off in my immediate area and find some more firewood.